श्रीमान वेंकटनाथार्य कवितार्किक केसरी वेदांताचार्य वर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि स्वामी देशिकन्स न्यासा दशकम Acharyan anugraham. We have been enjoying each slOkA a day during the Dhanur masam. After the completion of Nyaasa Dasakam, Adiyen would like to take up the Nyaasa Vimshati so that we can complete the whole 10 plus 20 stotrams within this Dhanur masam. Today, slOkA 5 of Nyaasa Dasakam. Tvacheshatve stiradhiyam Tvaptyeka prayojanam Nishiddhakamyarahitam Kurumam Nityakinkaram Tvacheshatve stiradhiyam Tvaptyeka prayojanam Nishiddhakamyarahitam Kurumam Nityakinkaram. The next 5 slokas is generally Swami is talking about the Uttara Krityam after Prapatti, how we should behave ourselves without any blemishes, without any apacharams, without any transgressions. Tvacheshatve stiradiyam tvacheshatve unakku adimai, your session, your servant, stiradhiyam. I am having a firm urudi, conviction on that. Tvaptyeka prayojanam, enjoying of you only is the fruit, nothing else. Enjoying your Divya Mangala Vigraham, enjoying your Kalyana Gunas, enjoying your Kathai, enjoying with your Bhaktas, Bhagavatas, just thinking of you, remembering you, talking about you, listening about you, everything about you. The fruit is enjoyment of you. Mam, like that, Adiyen, Nishiddhakamyarahitam. I would not do anything which is forbidden, prohibited in Shastras. Kamya, even the deeds, acts that would benefit the lowliest pleasures, lowliest fruits, kamya karmas, I would not do. Because if you don't do that, it's not a sin. So I would not do that. Nitya kinkaram, I would perform eternally kainkaryam for you. And like that, you have to bless me with that. Please grant me the boon of uninterrupted kainkaryam to you on this earth. Anyway, I would be performing the eternal blemishless service in Moksham, in Sri Vaikuntham, at your feet. That's given. But here, because of the Prakriti Sambandham, I may not be remembering, I may not be fully focused, involved, because of my karma vasanas, prarabdha karma. Hence, please grant me. So he says, Tvacheshatve stiradhiyam tvaptyeka prayojanam Nishiddhakamyarahitam kurumam nityakinkaram. Kuru, please say the rule. Perarulala, Lord, Adiyen is the one who has sought the refuge of your feet. I remember that I am your eternal servant. Adiyen, always remember that I am your eternal servant. This thought will never change for me. It's always there. I have the full firm conviction and determined to think of that always. And I do not seek any other fruits except enjoying you in whatever form. Listening, seeing, reading, praising, sharing, and mixing with Bhagavatas, everything. தெரித்தெழுது வாசித்தும் கேட்டும் வணங்கி வழிபட்டும் பூசித்தும் போக்கினேன் போது திருமேஷி ஆழ்வார் says. தெரித்து எழுதி, whatever little I learned, அதை எழுதி, வாசித்தும் கேட்டும் வணங்கி வழிபட்டும் பூசித்தும் போக்கினேன் போது. That's the way to pass time. That's the kalakshepam. Kalakshepam is nothing but time pass, passing the time divinely, fruitfully. Not Amazon Prime and Netflix. That's not kalakshepam. Even though that is kalakshepam, that's not considered pastime usefully. So I would always enjoy, except enjoying you, I do not seek any other fruit. Adiyen, with that mental disposition, with your support, will stay away from performing kamya karmas, alpa palantarum shayalgal. Kamya and the karmas prohibited by your Shastra. I should stay away with your anugraham. The kainkaryam that I will perform with this body on this earth should continue forever without interruption. Anything that you give should not deter the kainkaryam that I perform. So, Nishiddha Kamya Ragitam Kurumam Nitya Kinkaram. He says, this will not be possible without your anugraham. So you should bless me with that, to have these kainkaryam praptis here and in Sri Vaikuntham, which is going to be there anyway. So I have surrendered unto you. My mind is well planted, is firm on the conviction that I am your eternal servant, Sheshabhutan, Dasabhutan, permanent servant to you. My sole aim is now to reach you here in Divya Desam and then in Sri Vaikuntham, to enjoy your Divya Mangala Vigraham, to enjoy the Sri Suktis of Alvar Acharyas, extolling, praising your Kalyana Gunams, your Divya Mangala Vigraham, your Leelas, everything, to render all sorts of intimate kainkaryam to you. Swami Desikan mentions in another Chillare Ragasyam, kainkaryamavadu Sheshi Uganda Yeval Tozhil Seivadu. What is kainkaryam? Sheshi Uganda Yeval Tozhil Seivadu. That which the Sheshi, the master, rejoices, enjoys. That's the kainkaryam. Not we enjoy. He should enjoy. To enjoy that kind of close proximity and service to you, please grant me that boon. Chamara kainkaryam, Tirtha kainkaryam, Sripada Tangi kainkaryam, Divya Prabandha Goshti kainkaryam, Veda Goshti kainkaryam, or at least look at your Utsava Murti during the Brahmotsavams and look at you with the eyes full of tears, with Bhakti Ananda Bashpam, with goosebumps. I would like to enjoy you. So may I never violate any of your mandates, the Sastrams, by rendering any karma which is prohibited. As long as I live in this body, please grant me that boon. And may I be kept away from the kamya rituals, though it would not bring papam by non-committing those kamya karmas, but they are alpa palantarum karma. They are transitory. They are, and if not explicitly sinful, they are neither essential nor it is helpful for the ultimate enjoyment, for the progress of the prapannan, the one who has performed Sharanagati in his royal path. So I may be please removed from that kamya karmas. So I should transform into the stage of permanent, being a permanent eternal servant to you, always doing kainkaryam to your pleasure. Please grant me that state of bliss to me. That's what Swami mentions here. So beautifully he talks about. And the Atmapaharam, we all are guilty of Atmapaharam. Jivatma is the eternal servant to the Lord, Shesha to the Lord, slave to the Lord. It exists solely for his pleasure, solely for his use. Dasabhuta swatas sarvehi atmana paramatmanaha, says Mantra Rajapata Stotram. We all, our bodies, our souls, are the undisputed property of Emperuman. However, the age-old shackles of ahankara, mamakaram make us imagine that we are independent agent. We are all swatantran with our own belongings. We delude ourselves that we are responsible for our own well-being and that of others dependent on us. Yane ennai ariyagilade, yane entanade endririndhen. Swami Nammalvar says. Like what we saw yesterday's slOkA, Balaji Swami rightly reminded this Nammalvar line. Yane ennai ariyagilade, yane entanade endririndhen. Swami says the worst possible form of theft is Atmapaharam. The value of the stolen item is the Jivatma. We have stolen from him thinking that it is ours. And that is the ultimate stealing, robbery. The person whose property is stolen is none less than the Almighty. The Supreme Lord's property we have stolen. Even after the Lord in his infinite kripai, daya, points out to us through shastras, through acharyas, through these sutrams, through these works, we are indeed his property. He keeps on reminding. But we always say, aham me. When he claims, tvam me. When he claims, you are mine. We say, no. I am mine. I belong to myself. How do we get out of this ahankara mamakaram? Swami Desikan comes to our rescue. Easy solution. Profound apology. Return the stolen article to the rightful owner. The item stolen is a priceless gem of Jivatma. We should surrender ourselves in body and soul to the Lord with the rightful thought of returning to him what is his own by right. And that calls for realization. Nammalvar's words again. Yane ni, yen udamayum niye. I am indeed yours, and all that I consider mine is also yours. Mamanata yadasti yosmyaham sakalam tadhi tavaiva madhava, says Alavandar. In other words, what is required is Atma Samarpanam through an Acharya. The Sharanagati thus performed restores the soul in its lost quantity of Sheshatvam back to the owner. So while the gravity of the theft, robbery makes us liable for maximum punishment, but once we perform this Sharanagati, Prapatti, Atma Nikshepa, Atma Samarpanam, the Divine Mother recommends on our behalf, intercedes, and ensures that we not only get off lightly with no punishment or least punishment, but also gain admittance to the world of eternal bliss, uninterrupted Kaikaryam, Nitya Kinkaram, to the Lord and his divine consort. What a great bhagyam it would be. Adiyen, Dhanyosmi. Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunashaline Srimathe Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha.